What's up, everybody? So it's Friday morning. It's like 8 right now, but I went to this like community sale and it was a bust. There was nothing there. I got one thing from it, but wasn't, you know, for $5 I got a Game Boy Advance SP, the 101 model. But just, you know, freestyling a little bit, you know, decided to come out on Friday. Seems like there's more sales happening on Fridays, but this sale back there, I don't know if you can see it back there, for 28 bucks, which is amazing deal. I got a PS3. There's nothing with it. It's just the console. A DS Lite, and then not one but 2 PSPs and a bunch of games. Now the coolest thing about that is the fact that I've been looking for like a good PSP for a while now, and then just so happens I come up on 2, so pretty cool. You know, obviously just keep the better one and sell off the other one, but I mean, you know, just be patient and I'll find something cheap, because lately I've been seeing PSPs for like 60, 70, 100 bucks. It's like crazy. No way I'm gonna pay that much for a PSP, but you know, just be patient and it'll come to you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hit a couple more sales today, but I'm gonna do a lot more tomorrow. I just thought I'd come out, you know, didn't have to work, so thought I'd, you know, do some Friday sales. But yeah, if I find anything else today, I'll show you guys, but if not, everything will probably be from tomorrow. So yeah, see you guys then. All right, what's up, guys? I got another find here on Friday. Pretty good one too. Right down the street from my house, I got an NES with like 7 games, and then a GameCube with Zelda Wind Waker. See you guys in there, and that sale back there, past it. But yeah, pretty good. 25 bucks, and it was only missing the TV cable for the GameCube, so not a big deal. I have a bunch of those. I'm pretty much done for Friday. I want to save more money for tomorrow. Usually I find more stuff on Saturdays, and there's supposed to be a bigger community sale tomorrow, so hopefully that pans out. Yeah, on the like spy cam footage, when I go to the swap meets, I just use my GoPro and I kind of attach it to my phone and just do it that way. So I mean, it's easier to do the swap meets, I don't care, but at the yard sales, you know, I've tried it once and the lady like freaked out on me. So I'm still waiting for my spy cam to come in, because I had one, it broke immediately. I sent it back and I've been waiting for them to give me the refund and then, you know, get another one. So I'll definitely be, you know, getting you guys some spy cam footage, you know, hopefully soon. I mean, I'll try more with the GoPro if I can, you know, maybe hide it in my hand or something, but it's just at yard sales people freak out more often. But I mean, you know, if not until then, I'll just keep doing it how I'm doing. But yeah, that is it for Friday, so I will see you guys tomorrow. What's up, everybody? So it's Saturday. It's kind of really slow today. I've only found 2 things. This one I didn't really show. Assassin's Creed for $5, and then I just found another pretty good score. Hold on, let me fix this camera right here real quick. I found another pretty good score for $50. I got a 3DS in the box with a bunch of games. 2 Mario games are the best ones. $50, you know, it's not bad. The only reason I paid that much is just because it was in the box, and I mean, it you know, pretty good condition. I'll show you guys the sale right there. But yeah, not bad. I mean, it's like the first real thing that I found. There's been a bunch of sales where, you know, come up and, oh yeah, we have this, we're not selling it, or we'll call you back, or, you know, stuff like that. So, and I went to a community sale earlier, and it said large community sale. I get there and it's just a block sale, like not even the whole block, like 4 houses. So I mean, no big deal, it happens. So yeah, I'm just freestyling it now, just going around whatever you know, whenever I see signs. A lot of them are panning out. Sometimes you'll see signs that are like, you know, old and stuff, so a lot of them are panning out. So hopefully, you know, I'll hit a pretty big score. I mean, it's still pretty early, so we'll see. But yeah, when I find something else, I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, got another find here for $5. I mean, there was a lot more games, but I don't know. There were so many people there. People were making stacks of stuff that they said were sold, and they still had to pay out. So this was what was left. But for $5, not bad. Some kind of okay games there. That Metropolis Mania. I've never seen that one before. And then Bugs Bunny and Scooby-Doo for the PS1. They're pretty cool. I mean, these games are like mint, like no scratches at all. They're all pretty much complete too, so that's pretty cool. I mean, $5, you know, on a day I haven't really found anything. I'm lucky I went out yesterday because I found some pretty good stuff yesterday. So yeah, on to the next. All right, guys, got a freebie here from that sale right there. They said they used to have an N64, but they don't know if they got rid of it or what, and they couldn't find it. But the lady was like, oh, I got this briefcase and I'm pretty sure it has games in it. And they bring it out and it's got one game in it, Great Baseball for the Master System. So pretty cool. I mean, they gave it to me for free and I'm not gonna pass it up for free. Yeah, not too many signs right now where I'm at, but I'm, you know, going slowly towards Riverside. I always do pretty good in Riverside, so we'll see. I mean, it's still pretty early. It's only like 9:30 right now. But yeah, if I find anything else, I'll let you guys know. Well, this is a pretty good one right here. Not old Nintendo, but still a pretty good score. That sale right there. For $30, PS3 160 gigabyte and like stacks of games. Like 2 pretty decent stacks of games. The best games in there, well, the best game in there is Grand Theft Auto 5. They said the PS3 doesn't work, but it's a PS3 Slim, and usually these are pretty good. So it might be just something dumb, an easy fix or something like that. So I'll see when I get home. But $30, I mean, not a bad deal, you know, especially with like the Grand Theft Auto, and there's a couple other pretty good games in there, and a lot of games I didn't have in my collection, so pretty cool to add to that. But yeah, just working my way back home, hitting up every sale I see. So, you know, if I find, you know, like that really good Nintendo score, then that'll be awesome. But if not, I still had a pretty cool day, and yesterday was pretty good. I finally got my ps3's, so that's and they both work too. One of them is a little worse condition, but they both work, so pretty good deal. But yeah, if I don't find anything else, get everything together and show you guys what I got. Alright guys, got another score here for $5. I got that PS2 right there, Slim. It didn't have the TV cable, but I have like extras of those at home. And then 2 Game Boy Advance games. We got Tony Hawk and Simpsons Road Rage. So pretty cool. $5, not a bad deal. I'm almost home, so pretty good little tiny little score right before I get home. I was hoping, you know, maybe a Nintendo one, but that happened yesterday. But there's the sale right there. But yeah, still gonna go at it all the way to the house. So if I find anything else, I'll let you guys know. I got another little score here, but actually pretty cool. For $6, I got Skate 3 and Watch Dogs, and I've been wanting to get the Watch Dogs for the PS3 for a while now, but you know, I didn't want to spend that much on it. So $6 for both those games, pretty good. I mean, this weekend is turning out to be all about PS3s. Like that's the second PS3, because I got one yesterday, really cheap too. So I guess newer consoles are coming down in price now, which is cool. You know, makes it easier to get, you know, the newer games. Not everywhere it's coming down in price, but for the most part I've been pretty lucky. So I'm probably like right down the street from my house. Sometimes there's sales, but if not, you know, I'll just get everything together and show you guys what I got. What's up, everybody? So I'm all done with the yard sale stuff, and it was a pretty cool day. I actually went out Friday and then Saturday, so I had 2 pretty good finds. Well, 3 pretty decent finds on Friday, and then some pretty decent finds on Saturday. So yeah, let's jump into the finds I found on Friday. First one, this was supposed to be a community sale, but it ended up being just like just a block sale pretty much. And I don't know, when I got there kind of early, and there was a lot of people like waiting for these sales to start. This was the second sale to open up, and I would walk up there and ask, you know, for games and stuff, and they brought out Game Boy Advance SP, a PSP that was in horrible shape, and a PS2. And they wanted way too much for everything, but I was able to pick up one thing for $5. So for $5, I got a Game Boy Advance SP with charger. It came with one game, Monster Trucks, and it's actually the AGS 101. I don't know if you can see that right there. And it works, you know, pretty nice condition. The screen is in really nice condition. That's the best part, is that the screen's not all scratched up. $5, so not a bad deal. Next, I was just driving around following signs. I was in Moreno Valley, and come across this other sale and ask, you know, do you have anything video game stuff? And she's like, yeah, I have this one thing. I guess the kid's dad or whatever bought them an extra PS3 console in case theirs went bad, but I don't know, theirs never broke, so it was just sitting in the garage. So she brought this out. It's a PS3 Slim, and it's just the console only. It didn't come with anything else. I tested it and everything works great. It's a 320 gig, so that's pretty sweet. And then I asked, well, you know, was that it, or did you have anything else? And she's like, yeah, we have these other two. First she said Nintendo's or something, and I was like, oh, okay. And they bring them out, and they're PSPs. So I mean, you know, she obviously didn't really know much about games, but two PSPs. This one came in this case. Came with a bunch of games. Let's open this thing up. But yeah, there's two PSPs. One of them wasn't in that great a condition. It was the kid's PSP, and the other one was one of the adults. And you could tell, you know, you could tell which one was whose. But first, I'll start with the adult's PSP. Really nice condition. I actually took parts from the worst one and fixed this one, so I had one really nice condition PSP. You know, the back is good. This one's got a screen protector on it. Works really well. And then it came with a bunch of games. We got a Final Fantasy Crisis Core, Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron. I think there's some movies in here. Yeah, movie Idle Hands. Dynasty Warriors Strike Force, and that's kind of cool. It's in like a clear little case. There's a bunch more stuff right here. We've got Tekken Dark Resurrection, Assassin's Creed Bloodlines, Armored Core Formula Front, Marvel Superhero Squad, Need for Speed Undercover, and another movie, District 9. So there's all that stuff. And I'll show you the other PSP. But yeah, this is obviously the one that, I mean, I'm gonna keep both of them because I'll keep the other one for parts. But that's obviously the one that I'm gonna play. And this case is a little cooler, a little nicer. Another PSP case. And obviously, here's the other PSP. It's not in great condition. And then this one had 2 games in it. We've got Formula 1 and Army of 2. So all of that stuff. And then she had her son inside looking for son or daughter looking for one more thing, and they brought out one more thing, a DS Lite. It's the blue and black one. I have one of these, but the hinge is broken, so add that to the collection. Really nice condition, works really good. So pretty cool one right there. I paid $28 total for everything. So not a bad deal at all. That was a really good deal. I mean, especially, you know, considering the PS3 works, and I have you know, everything needed to make it complete. So pretty good deal on that one, 28 bucks. All right, this was the last find for Friday. I was right down the street from my house, and I hit up another sale. This is like 3 streets over from my house. So I hit up another sale, asked if they have games, and at first she says, yeah, my son does, but he doesn't want to sell anything. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, you know, depending, because at first she was like, he's got a Nintendo with 20 games, and I was like, oh, wow. I was like, well, I mean, if you wanted to bring it out, maybe we can work out a deal or something. And she went and talked to him, and I guess he didn't say he didn't want to sell it. He just didn't bother. He didn't feel like bringing it out. You know, he didn't think it was going to sell. So he brings everything out, and it ended up only being 7 games. But he also had a GameCube that he brought out. So we, you know, got to talking, and I ended up getting everything for 30 bucks. Sorry. So I got the GameCube. It's a black GameCube. It came with the cables needed, and it came with an aftermarket Indigo GameCube controller. You could tell like he bought a lot of this stuff recently. And then it came with 1 game, but a really good game, Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Disc is in really nice condition and it plays good. And then the NES came with its cables, and it came with an original NES controller and then an aftermarket like dog bone controller, and then 7 games. And the games are Track and Field 2, Pinbot. A lot of these have like these little stickers on them that he probably purchased them like recently. Dr. Mario. 2 copies, you know, 2 different variants or whatever of Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. With the one with that little Nintendo logo right there. And then we've got Mario 2 and Mario 3. So 30 bucks for that. It was a pretty good deal. I was just glad, you know, I found something older that day, because on Saturday I didn't find anything that old. So okay, now we're into Saturday. Now this was my first find. I didn't really get it on video, but you know, it's kind of game. It's game related. But he had a bunch of DVDs, and I picked one out. Super Mario Bros. So pretty good one right there. I paid $2 for that one. This next one, now this was supposed to be another community sale, but it ended up being a block sale with only like 5 houses participating. And I went back, like I went there originally and didn't find anything, and then I drove around for a while and then went back, and another house had opened up. So he had some PS3 games, and I picked up this one. It's fairly new, so wasn't too bad of a buy. But for $5 I got Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So $5. And then I went back to, yeah, this was in, everything else was in like Riverside area. I went back towards Riverside because I wasn't finding any. I was in Rancho Cucamonga, and I wasn't finding anything out there. So I went back towards Riverside, and I found, this was my first find when I went back to Riverside, but it's a pretty good one. I mean, I paid a little, quite a bit, but I mean, it was worth it. For $50, I got a Nintendo 3DS, complete in the box. I mean, everything is in there. Paperwork, all this stuff. Works really good. The box is a little messed up. The way that they made these boxes, you know, you gotta rip them open. But yeah, $50, and it came with a bunch of games. First, I'll show you this. Came with this case, and then a bunch of. I'll show you the 3DS games first. We've got Wipeout. This one's the only one that has a case, and then the rest of these are kind of like girl games or whatever. Art Academy, Face Racers, Imagine Fashion Designer. Trade all these games in. Frozen. And then obviously Super Mario 3D Land. And then there were some DS games in here. First, here's a case for the DS. It holds four 4 carts, and then we got another case. This one's got carts in it. First, we've got Pets, Fashion Dogs and Cats, and Shrek Madagascar. It's like a multi-game. On the other side, we've got Carnival Games and Touchmaster 2. So, and then there's one more here, 4 games in it. We've got Guitar, Rock Tour, and MX versus ATV Untamed. On the other side, we have Build-A-Bear Workshop and New Super Mario Bros. So pretty good ones right there. $50 is not a bad deal, you know, considering it's a 3DS, and these ones still, even, you know, loose, go for like $80. So find one complete in the box, and I'm just gonna keep it for my collection because I didn't have that one in my collection. All right, next one. This one was crazy. This sale, there was like tons of people there, and everybody was standing by piles of stuff that they had, and they said was sold, you know, but they were waiting to be paid out because there were so many people there. So I asked, because I walk over to this stack of games, and right as I get down to look at it, the girl's like, "Oh, these are sold." I was like, "Oh, okay, sorry, my bad." So then I go to the person hosting the sale, and I was like, "Did you happen to have any more games?" And she brought out this stack of games right here. So I got some PS1 and PS2 games. For PS1, Rayman 2: The Great Escape demo CD. That's pretty cool. Monopoly. All these games are in really nice condition. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. And then Bugs Bunny, Lost in Time. And then for PS2, we've got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The Haunted Mansion. Metropolis Mania. Oh, I have a hard time saying that one. And The Sims 2 Pets. I paid $5 for that stack, so not bad. I mean, it was okay. Next, this was a freebie. I asked this lady if she had games, and at first she was like, "Yeah, I think we have an N64." And she was like, "Wait, did I sell it the last sale?" And they couldn't remember, and they couldn't find it anywhere. So they brought down this suitcase that she said had a bunch of games in it and had 1 game in it. But she gave it to me for free. It's for the Sega Master System. Great Baseball. So a freebie, can't pass up on that. All right, next, this was probably the best score of Saturday. For $30, I got a PS3 with stacks of games, a bunch of controllers. I'll show you the PS3 first. It's in the box. PS3 Slim, 160 gigabyte. I tested it out, and what had happened was it doesn't have like yellow light or anything, but the hard drive is messed up. It can't recognize the hard drive, so it needs a new hard drive. Not a hard fix, so pretty simple. But it came with this like, what is this, power stand, so that's complete. And then 3 controllers. They couldn't find the power cable, so he brings out a bunch more controllers. Like, he just had this one, the regular one, and then they were looking for the power cable. They couldn't find it, and they were like, "Oh, but we found these." So another PS3 controller, and then an aftermarket like wired controller. And then the stacks of games. Alright, we've got Guitar Hero World Tour. There's 2 games in here that don't have the discs in them. Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel. God of War and God of War 2. Motorstorm. Call of Duty Ghosts. Dirt 3. Guitar Hero 3. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Dead Island. FIFA Street. This is kind of... I wouldn't have bought that other Assassin's Creed if I knew I was going to get this one, but another Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Let's see. One of these... It's missing 1 or 2 of these games. Rage. Infamous Collection. Juiced. NHL 12. Medal of Honor Warfighter. Call of Duty 4. This is the one. No, yeah, this is the one that's missing. Grid 2, but inside of it, this was a disc only of Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception. And this game is missing. Madden 12, no big deal. And then the best game of the lot, complete, nice condition, Grand Theft Auto 5. So $30 for that. I mean, that's worth it just because of Grand Theft Auto 5. And there's a lot of other really good games in there. All right, these are the last two finds coming up. All right, this one. This was just sitting out, and I guess she had a lot more stuff, but this is what was left. But for $5, I got a PS2 Slim. Came with 2 memory cards. All just came with the power cable, so I needed the TV, but I have a bunch of TV cables. 1 controller, and then 2 Game Boy Advance games. We got Tony Hawk's Underground 2 and The Simpsons Road Rage. So $5 on that, not a bad deal. Let's try to get this done quick. The last find of the day, 2 PS3 games, and it cost me $6, but pretty good because one of the games I've been looking for that I wanted to get for my collection. I didn't want to pay that much for it. We've got Skate 3, and then the game that I've been wanting, Watch Dogs. So pretty cool, and it's actually Walmart edition. So I don't know if that's. I guess there's 60 more minutes of exclusive gameplay, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that is everything. Pretty good weekend. Not too bad. You know, wasn't bad. You know, no complaints. I had some pretty good finds. You know, a lot of PS3 stuff. I don't usually find like PS3 bundles this big. You know, and especially for $30. Even if the PS3 has a problem, it's still, you know, an easy fix. But yeah, that is everything. I'm actually filming this on Monday, so you know, I did go to the swap meet yesterday and I didn't find one thing, but I do have stuff to show you guys, some pretty good stuff. I picked up a Super Nintendo, and I did some trades with a buddy of mine, so watch out for that video. It's pretty good trades. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.